One of the most common questions that I get, can you turn 24 or 30 FPS into real slow motion? Short answer for that, yeah. Long answer, it depends on the footage and how you do it. In this video, I will walk you through exactly how to fake slow motion in Davinci Resolve so it looks smooth and nice without stuttering or weird artifacts, just clean results. I'm also going to show you the limitations of this method because everything has its limits. And this is not the perfect solution and it's not going to work for each and every clip. Just keep that in mind. So we're going to work with this clip here and there's nothing fancy, just a guy walking. And this type of shots are going to be perfect candidates for faking slow motion. So for that, right click on the clip, go to the change clip speed. And in here you can see that it is 30 FPS clip. Now I want to slow down it. I want to go to 25%. And don't forget to tick this so it will not cut your clip, and click change. So you see the clip extended itself. So now if I'm going to play this back, it was only 7 frames per second, and obviously there is not enough frames and this is going to be choppy. So what we need to do in this case, we need to generate those frames. For that, go to the retime and scaling. In here, change the retime process to optical flow, and motion estimation, change this to AI speed warp better. So this type of stuff, the AI stuff, is reserved for the paid version. I don't know which of these are going to be available in the free version. Sorry for that, go check it out yourself. So now let's play the clip. And you can see, boom, now it's nice and everything is smooth. And basically this is how to fake slow motion and do it on the entire clip. Okay, now you know how to slow down the clip, the entire clip. But what if you want to slow down only the portion of it? Don't worry, I got you covered. So now that we know how to slow down the entire clip, I want to slow down the section of it, mainly this reveal part here where the car goes by this border here. So for that, right click, go to the retime controls, and basically this 100% represent the speed of our clip. So what I want to do now is choose the beginning of the slow-mo. So I want it to start somewhere here. So click here and click this add speed point. Now I want to choose the end of my slow-mo. So something like this, something. So somewhere right here should do the trick, and let's just add another speed point here. So basically imagine that we divided our clip into 3 different parts, and now I want to grab this handle here and drag this to something like 10%. Okay, something like this. And now let's play back this clip. So you can see it's going normal and then boom, it's choppy. Why? Because we're missing frames here and you know how to fix it. Basically go to the retime and scaling, change this to optical flow and this one to AI speed warp better. And let's just play it back once more. Boom, now it's nice and super slow-mo is ready. And let's wait till it will exit the slow-mo. Boom. It was choppy, right? Because the change from 100 to 10% was instant. There was no gradual decrease and increase of the speed. And we need to correct that. For that, go to the keyframes. And in here, we need this retime control so you can turn everything off and just leave this, click here on this retime speed. And we need to go to keyframe curves. And you can see this line represents our speed. Basically, you can see it is 100% and boom, suddenly it's only 10%. And we need to fix that. We need to make that speed go gradually down and gradually up. So for that, select this keyframes here, right click and click on this ease in and out. And boom, it's smooth now. And you have these handles here. You can just make them even smoother. So click on the keys and just drag these handles here and make it smooth. So if we are going to just scrub here, you can see it is 10% and then you can see it's gradually increasing till it will hit 100%. And let's just play this back and see. So you can see it was nice slow-mo, then it will exit without being jittery. Boom, there you have it. Smooth battery slow motion. And this is basically how to slow down this section of your clip. Now that we know how to slow down the entire clip or its portion, it's time to see the limits of this method. So now let's learn the limits of this method, and for that we're going to use the video of my truck. And let's change this to optical flow and AI speed warp. So you can see there's a lot of blur going on, especially in the tire section. So right click, go to the change clip speed, and let's change it to something like 10 and click change. And let's see if it can resolve this. I don't think that it's going to resolve it, but let's just play. And you can already see there is something weird going on in the tire section, and there is some artifacting, and optical flow doesn't know how to resolve this type of situation here, and it's basically worse than it was before with the all motion blur and stuff. And basically optical flow doesn't like a lot of motion blur and a lot of movement, so this is not going to work for each and every clip. And if you can record it right in your camera, you should always rely on that, and this type of things should be your last resort.